Hey, what's going on, guys? Just an observation. I don't know. It's just weird. The fish are just acting weird today. Just thought I would document and watch this. I'm gonna walk in front of the tank and watch how skittish they are. And I'm wearing a kind of a bright blue shirt, and I don't know if I just look like something that would eat somebody or what. But watch this. Watch when I go in front of the tank. I mean, it's like everybody's like, okay, the angels kind of stayed there, but everybody else is kind of like, what's he doing over there? And the blue ram, he's not afraid of anything, but everybody else, like the rasboras and everybody else, just kind of like went to the back corner earlier, which is really odd. And then the grammies, I got the pearl grammies, and they're hanging out down low in the back. It's like, I don't know if they think I have a fish net. I don't know. I don't understand it. But weird observation. This morning I was just checking out the fish and looking for things and making sure everybody was healthy. And I noticed, I don't see it now, but I noticed the glass catfish, one of them was sitting on the bottom. And I thought it was dead. And I have a very small planter stick. Actually, I'll show you just so you can see it. It's this little, it's really just a tubing. It's just straight plastic tubing that's really long. Cost about 40 cents. And I use it every now and then, like if I see a root, that I need to bury or something odd, I'll use it. Or like a rock. Like, I get this fluorite stuff that bubbles up every now and then, and I'll just hit it with that and push it down. But anyway, I thought the guy was dead because he was just sitting on the bottom. You know how they kind of sit here and hang in motion, and he was asleep, which I thought was odd. I never really seen him sleep like that, but we'll see. I mean, I haven't, I've got 8 of these guys. I haven't lost any of them since day one, and we'll see. The rubber lip likes to hang out right under that log, which is kind of funny. And he really claims this little spot of turf, and the New Life Spectrum pellets tend to fall right in here. There's the serpes. They're a pretty fish. But the interesting thing, everybody's just acting weird this morning. I don't know what's going on. And I will say this: the temperature. I did a water change last night, and I've turned the temperature down. I don't know what's going on. Rainbows are acting, they've been kind of, I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. But, really odd. Really odd. And one other thing while I'm at it, these guys have just grown. If you go back and look at videos I have of about a month ago, you can see how much they've grown, and it's unbelievable. And they're such a pretty angel. The thing that really makes them pretty is it's the eyes. They have that deep red ruby kind of an eye, and it really offsets the black. Just a pretty fish. But anyway, and they go really good with the black substrate. And I'm gonna go get a female blue ram today. I'm hoping. We'll see. It's on the agenda, but I think I'm going to do some filter maintenance just because the behavior of the fish, I don't understand what's going on. The other thing I always watch plants in my tank for signs that I might be having water issues, and I have the test strips as well, but the test strips didn't show me anything I didn't already know, and that the water's perfect. But let me show you. I'm going to show this really quick, and I'm curious if anybody out there has seen anything like this. But this is one of the first leaves, lily pads. It's done really well, and it just kind of floats on the top. But this one, it's yellowing. And it got some algae on it, and you can see how, and I can't tell if this has been eaten off or what, but then look at this. this is really, you can see it's thinner here. It's just almost, whoops, let me get it in the camera. See that? See, it's thin, and it almost feels like maybe somebody was on top of it eating it, because you can see the circular. And maybe my twig catfish are coming up here and chewing on this thing because they're hungry. Maybe. I mean, there's a hole. Really looks suspect, doesn't it? And I don't know, this, I just can't figure it out. A little bit of a mystery. And this, if you notice, I had a young shoot coming up. Let me show you. It's from here. See it? Follow it up. And they completely ate the leaf off, or it just broke off. So it just kind of decayed, but you know, I've seen the shrimp up here. I saw one of the earlier videos. But then look at this guy. I mean, is it autumn? I mean, that look at that. That looks like fall leaves outside. I mean, it's got yellow in it. It's a weird texture. It's pretty rough. It's thick. You can see the bottom. But it looks odd. And then here you go. Look at this one. Look at this leaf. That looks like somebody's been chewing on it. If this were a cookie, I would be want to talk to my kids about, all right, who's been in the cookie jar. But and see, that looks like it's been eaten as well. And I'm just curious if you guys think maybe that's a twig catfish coming up here at night and eating it. I don't see anybody eating it during the day. You know, and some fish are more nocturnal. I don't know. Just curious what you guys think. And just trying to, and see, you can see where this is just, look, that's just tearing off. It's just like wet paper. There is nothing there. But it's like this is dying. And then here you can even see it on the back side. Look at this. You can see it here just as well. You can see the breakdown. Whoops, let me get in the camera again, sorry. But you can see where it goes from the purple to the green. That's where it's just kind of breaking down. And I don't know why that is. Let's see what this looks like. Yeah, see the same thing here. And you can actually see, that's an interesting look of color. But it's almost like it's deteriorating. You know, it's like it just feels different. This feels slimy, kind of a little bit on top, and you can see where this texture is gone. And I don't know what's going on here. I don't know if it's because I'm getting New Life Spectrum pellets in here, and the decays. Let me get that back in the camera. Sorry guys, the decays affecting the pH, but this one's one of the first lily pad leaves. It's doing great. You can see the bottom here. I don't know. I do not know. I honestly, no clue. Curious what you guys think. Here you can see it where it's kind of, and this just feels flimsy. This one is, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Curious your opinion on that. I haven't done any filter maintenance in a while, and I feel like I need to do some. And I'm just kind of, I've got a little bit of, the water's not as clear as I would like. And it's just a lot of really fine particle stuff. I don't know if you can see it in here. Kind of see stuff kind of floating through, but very small stuff. But I just like it crystal clear. I think it's better for the plants and the fish. And I've got I think I just need to clean my filter. But the fish are kind of picking up. One other thing. You see that right there? See the guy back there? I found out. Here, let me close the top. And just so you guys can see, I got both ballasts running. It's that time of the day, but it's around lunchtime. Getting ready to take a break. But the see the hatchet fish? I don't know where the other hatchet fish went. No clue. Which is a little disturbing. Been looking for them, can't find them. I mean, I could have swore 2 days ago I had another platinum and a marble hanging out at the top, and I do not see them. And I'm thinking maybe they jumped out the back. Maybe the cat got them, I don't know. But it's just really kind of annoying. And now, you know, I say all that about how everybody's avoiding me, and now everybody's at the front. Oh well, go figure. But everybody looks like they're doing okay. The plants are doing all right. I think I'm going to cut all those lily pads that are brown and let this stuff grow up. One other thing that I think is interesting is, final comment, you can see these two plants are actually trying to battle it out. As an aquarist, I mean, this is almost like a punch. This banana plant is punching the lace plant, and by that I mean he's shooting a runner over and up into here, and then he wants to do a lily pad up above this guy and choke him of light. And the reason is because I'm sure the lily pad, the roots on the lace plant, if you look at the leaves on the lace plant, usually leaves are an indication what you see above ground is also below. And I'm betting the banana plant is very annoyed by the roots coming off of the bulb of the lace plant. And I'm not going to check it just because I don't want to mess with that lace plant. I don't want to break any of the roots. The roots are really small. I've got the sand, and it's going to be really packed in. So if I move it, it'll tear it. But I just don't want to do it. One other thing, if you see the green, I mentioned this on my last video. See kind of the turquoise? I don't know if you guys can see that. It's almost like a turquoise green right there and you know, speaking of roots, there's the root on that. Here you can really see it. See right there, look at that. That is like a turquoise bluish green. And I know that's not really, let's see if I can adjust the light. Let me get that out of the, well, we're getting glare now, but yeah, I'm curious if anybody knows what that is. Maybe it's just algae. Who knows? Not really sure, but anyway, I'm gonna step back and let you guys see the whole picture, and I'm gonna do some filter maintenance later today, and basically what that involves, just so you guys know, so you can see it. What that will mean for me is I've got an FX5 under here, and I'm going to take that out and just do some simple maintenance. And I don't mess with the biological media. I leave it in, but I just kind of rinse the pads and just clean it out. And I also put the Sacum, the prime, in there and then I refill it with 2 gallons. But it's really just a chance to purge it. If you ever plan this and you have well, anyway, if I had a water plumbing close by, I would have someone plumb water in to this. I don't know if you can see it. You can't really see it, but there is the bottom of the FX5 has a place where you can actually tap into the filter, siphon in, put tubing in, and open it up and actually pull water out of the bottom of your canister and purge and prime it that way to get all the junk out of there, which I think is awesome. So anyway, it's a great way to go, and really good filter. But anyway, I don't think you can really see that, but I'm going to go ahead and close this up, do a water change. Appreciate everybody watching. Appreciate all the great tips. Anybody have any advice on what's up with those lily pads, let me know. That's driving me crazy. So, but just a look at the tank. Everybody looks good. I haven't, it's funny, I haven't found any dead fish, but my hatchet fish have seemed to escape. But I've got them all but one. I don't know. Maybe they jumped out the back. I'll show you guys the back really quick. You can see, you can see that little gap right there. And those are actually door hangers and then fans that are hanging from the back to keep it cool in the summer. But you can kind of look back here. I don't see anything. I mean, I checked back there and no clue. This, by the way, this is a rubber material that you can get. I got it at a like a Home Depot, Lowe's, and it actually fits together. You can see the little grooves. They come in 3 foot by 3 foot squares, and I would highly recommend you putting that down to set your tanks on, just as a nice water barrier, because when you're doing maintenance, you know, you get the dripping and stuff, and it's just very easy to clean up afterwards with the rubber. But all right, I got to roll, guys, but I appreciate everybody watching, and let me know what's going on with the Lilly pads, and I hope everybody has a great day. See ya.